Am I live? Everyone can hear me? I gotta ping the Discord. Stream notifications. Greetings! Sorry, I was just pinging my Discord so that people knew I was live. Alright. Should be good to go, should be good to go, should be good to begin. This is probably going to be a little bit of a shorter stream just because, hold on, I just had a brain fart. This is probably going to be a bit of a shorter stream just because, I'm 2 chapters away from the end of the route split, which feels like a natural stopping point. So I will probably stop there, rather than, like, stop at an awkward time. So, we're moving into Gemini, though. Gemini in the Age of Aquarius, or whatever. Retrograde Mercury. 6th Emerald Peak, Year of Osprey, Grand Library outskirts. It was not a long march to the center of power in these godforsaken lands, nor to my surprise was it a tense one. With the gendarmerie scattered and leaderless, the path was clear. We made camp by a secluded wood, nearby a hill that overlooked the Grand Library proper. I was amazed to find there were no walls, no true fortifications. Jolyon tells me that all true seekers of knowledge are entitled to approach, and that none are turned away. Well, I imagine we shall see the limits of the Musai hospitality soon enough. Of course, a true seeker must be a very particular sort. Only so many without the gift of magic are allowed in, as required to keep it ticking over. There's no city. Fleuret has accompanied us this far, and her authority will get us as far as the library itself, where the Provost is said to lair more and more these days, neglecting his civic duties. She warned me cryptically of the great work the Provost had begun, though she admitted she knew not its precise nature, only that it could not be good for the realm, or us. She asked me, after all that, if I had seen fit to inform the men who they fought for. It is the furthest thing from my mind, which is set on the library tomorrow. We begin our assault. Halt. Who goes, "Ah, you again, your excellency?" Forgive me, it's hard to make out my own hand in this bloody snow. It is no matter. Open the gates, for the Chancellor has urgent business with the Provost. Was there something ambiguous in that simple request? Stand aside, man. The Provost is declining visitors today. Nonsense. How can any seeker of knowledge be turned aside? Even if the Provost denies me an audience, I shan't be denied an entry. No, ma'am. No entry at all is permitted. How the hell? That's a breach of every protocol. His orders were quite clear, sir. Were they now? Step aside, Severin. You are the Provost's man, but your first oath is to the gendarmerie. Tragically, just a few days ago, the Grand Marshal was slain battling against rebels on the Provost's orders. Slain? No, ma'am, you must be mistaken. What? He lives. Well, barely. One of the Furies dragged his carcass back. Only about an hour ago. I don't know where you're getting your information from, but I saw it with my own eyes, ma'am. It must be some kind of trick of the Provost's. A simulacrum, perhaps? We all saw the cold body, ma'am! I know what I saw, and I wasn't alone. He wasn't in much of a state to give orders, but he's the only Grand Marshal I've ever known, Your Excellency. Then let us talk of practicalities. We are both aware the library's garrison is a token force, and even these conditions, you can surely make out the ranks of soldiers behind me? Yes, Your Excellency. I understand you are just doing your job, yet I believe that the time has come for a change in leadership. The Provost is unfit to rule Musain. Treason! Only if I lose, and I do not intend to. Stand aside and the new regime will look upon you kindly. I would have my audience, and I would see my Uther. Look upon me kindly, eh? Maybe even a promotion for my, discretion? A cushy post in any sections of Musain. A warm one, perhaps. Well, I guess then welcome to the Grand Library, Seeker. Excellent. Now stand aside. There is much to be done. Blind run? Yes, this is a blind playthrough. Jolyon, hold a moment. Ah, Arcus, glad though I would be to stay and chat. Can this really be the time? I have waited for a better moment, but none have come before me. We should speak in case the worst should befall us. The worst? Hardly like you. Do not think I have given up hope, yet I have learned to take the path to victory for granted. I only wish to tell you this. The letter you sent, begging for aid, I very nearly threw it in the fire. Well, truth be told, I had expected such an outcome. I held no doubts in your valor. Yet, I know it is great favor to ask of you, even if I did see fit to couch it as an opportunity. In the West, we have little respect for your people. A weak, fractious folk to whom the vote was a poisoned chalice. For all your passion, I felt at first that this Provost tyranny would serve as an object lesson for your people. Yet in time I cannot lie to you. Arcus, you have proven your worth 1,001 times. Nothing you can tell me now can damage our reforged bond. I felt for you, Jolyon, and I devoted prayers to the Great Mother to advance your cause. I ordered the High Priestess to sacrifice an ox on your behalf. But no, it was not your letter that spurred me to leave my lands in pursuit of you. Then, I found my father reading a missive in his study. He seemed off balance. I have never seen him so excited, so far from absolute control. And when I asked what was amiss, he told me, the cascade has begun. The Alchemine king was bedridden, thought soon to die. There were reports, too, from Honduras, where a triumvirate of powerful nobles sought to challenge the dictator's authority. And in Musain, he asked after you, or the Lavender one, at any rate. And you spoke of the letter. Within the day, he had me leaving our clan lands for the east. He spoke not of the liberation from Musain, or of justice for your cause. He spoke only of the Provost, and the need to dethrone him. I know not what he plans, yet that is the truth of it. That is why the delay. And yet, here you are all the same. With a fraudulent purpose. Understand, Jolyon. I understand you are asking in your proud Visharan way for forgiveness. Is that not the case? That would ease my heart greatly, yes. Then you have it. And it is done, do you see? Jolyon, don't you? No letter I penned could have conveyed the urgency of our righteous cause. All I could hope was that you would march east and see with your own eyes. From there, your heart did the rest. Or your father command you to save the people, or did your father command you to save the people of the rebellion? Did he bid you save me at all costs? No. You did as you saw fit. And yes, Katra will look kindly upon your deeds. Should I discard this all for the sake of a discarded letter? Am I so proud? Thank you, Jolyon. It's nothing. Now come. The task here clarifies to the sharpest point possible. Let us finish the job. Where is that foolish sister of yours? She is no sister of mine. Please do not say such harsh things, my lord. No, she is a pale, broken shadow of a thing. So unlike me, so. If you do not know, there is no cause to prattle. Was my master my work? Was it not enough for your purposes? I prowled through the mountains of dead, yes, snapping corpses and sucking at the marrow of their souls. An ugly, grisly, sacrilegious work. All for you, my lord, and again, I would do it 1,000 times over if... Did I do my part, my lord? It was adequate. Pale, stale, shadows of life. Already somewhere beyond. But you scrapped together some material, yes. Though, it did not elude my attention that you gorged on some yourself. Unreliable, willful thing. But I have learned not to place unwarranted trust in you. That sister of yours, however. And she returns now. What is it this she brings? Like a cat at her master's foot.
Ugh, where do you take me?
My lord, I have brought that which you seek. What pale wretch is this? Fool! There is not much essence in this as an ant drowned in a bath. You may have dragged him back from the brink through some means. This is... perfect! The Grand Marshal himself!
My Lord Provost, please, you cannot do whatever this is. You must help me. I have ever been faithful and ever loyal.
And he has the strength to lie! I have not overlooked your doubts, Grand Marshal, nor your failings, nor your perfidious mistress, Fleuret. Whether through incompetence or treason, you have let the rebellion flourish. Or am I mistaken? Do you still yearn to serve me with all your heart?
Yes, my lord. Forgive my trespasses. Service was all I ever wished. Fleuret, she turned, worked with the rebels, saw them through, but I was loyal to the very end, to what I thought would be.
Then be thankful for this. You at last have the chance to serve and defend Musain. Melinda, strap him to the machine. Weave spells to ensure he does not slip from consciousness, let alone life. Of course, my lord.
No, what are you doing to me?
You have done well, Eudira. Though it disappoints me that you allowed your sister to outpace you. I apologize, my lord. You apologize now. Yet we both know you have not the capacity for remorse. Thus did you create me, my lord. That is another falsehood, is it not, Eudira? You were created to be so much more than an empty, soulless puppet. A useful curiosity. Yet my dreams turn to dust, and you, my girl, are the dust. Enough excuses. Make up for your failings with actions. The traitors howl and bay at our door, and would interrupt my great work. Slay them, else delay them. Take any and all measures to keep them from me. I understand, my lord. And this time there shall be no misunderstandings about value. This time, at long last, you have your chance to advance magic, to fulfill the destiny you were truly made for. Do not dare take one step back. Spend yourself wisely. Make them pay dearly for every step. And if you succeed, though it may cost you your husk, you will be remembered. For none shall ever forget the task I now set myself to. Do you not understand, Eudira? Or must I? It is understood. I shall go. Yes, go. Though you trouble me more with every word. But it will matter not. Once the work is done, I shall be immortal. The damned Furies. Of course we would find you here. And of course we would find you. Long has the Provost anticipated some treachery from you. Or is this not what it seems? Oh, it is exactly what it seems. Here she is at the appointed time, bringing lambs to their slaughter. Wretched little politician, you'll join your plaything Uther in the vats. What? What have you done with him? It was not his time to die, not yet. There is so much left to do. It may not be his time to die, Husk, but it may be yours. Get out of my way! I shall see the Provost. Our orders are plain. You shall not pass here. Yes, even should it mean your death, Your Excellency. Damn them. But of course they would slavishly follow their maker to the end. Well, our task is plain enough. Fear not, Your Excellency. None of their machinations have stopped us yet. They shall not start here or now. Not that we've much choice. The gates behind us have slammed shut. There's no need to look back. The path ahead is clear, the wind in our sails. And our cause is righteous! Come, Renna, do not lose heart at the decisive moment. I had not lost heart, nor did I wish to be cornered. But so be it. If we cannot go back, then we shall go through. So I did a little bit of prep, so let me make sure everyone's got some good stuff. He should probably get... Do we have an Iron Lance for him? We should get him an Iron Lance. And... Let's give him the silver. Yeah, that seems good. What was Ambrosia Fruit again? Is that Seraphrobe? It's Seraphrobe, okay. Surpassing official writing isn't a high bar. Yeah. It's definitely, I mean, I think it's better than official writing, but as you say, that's like damning with faint praise. I like the story so far. Right? What's Gabriel's bulk like? 12 defense, 19 res. Honestly, I'm just gonna have him eat the fruit. Go up to 46 HP. That seems good for him. Especially because presumably he'll eventually get Nosferatu access, right? Where would you put the average Fire Emblem games writing, since I've only played 5 games? I think the average Effie game is pretty bad, writing-wise. I think even the games that people, like, praise the story of as, like, this is one of the ones with the good story, right? If we're being honest, they're usually still pretty bad. Support writing is peak and Sacred Stones are Fates. I think that in many Fire Emblem games, the supports are better written than the main story, which leads to a weird phenomena. Ooh. Sorry. Sneezer. I'm the sneezer now. I think that oftentimes what ends up happening is the supports are better written than the main story, which leads to... Is that random enemy stats? Hang on. This might be a random enemy stats moment. Let's see if we can get this guy to 30 HP. Do you have 30 HP now? You still have 31. Damn. Okay, what we can do is you can set up a kill for Ionian with Flux. So I think what ends up happening is oftentimes the main story of Fire Emblem is really bad. and then the supports are better written than the main story, so they get hyped up as like, OMG, this is peak writing, right? When in reality, they're kind of just like, okay, writing. Are you also Luna? You're also Luna. Okay, so you can fight the monk. Yeah, I'll have you fight the monk. I think that Fates is the perfect example of that. There are some supports that are, like, well-written, but I don't think they ever reach the point where they're, like, peak. But people hype up the Fate supports, and they're like, okay, the Fate supports are, like, as good as or better than the Three Houses ones, right? And, like, you know, obviously that's gonna be subjective, right? But I don't think they are. I don't think that the Fate supports are, like... And even, like, the Three Houses ones, right? I think they're good. But I do think a lot of them are overhyped. And then inversely, like, a lot of people hate on the Engage supports. And by and large, I think the Engage supports are generally worse than the Three Houses ones. But, like, they follow the same structure. And they've relatively the same, like, writing quality. In my opinion. At least. Okay, we can set up a kill. The problem is the community, we focus only on the best supports. I would say even then, like, a lot of the best supports get overhyped. Personally, I prefer writing supports over the main story because it's easier to do. It allows me to expand on my biggest pet peeve, no playable asshole lords. I also think, like... So I am on record as... being someone who does wish that there were more, like, morally gray characters playable. But I think that the majority of the time that the mainline story has done them, it's been handled, like, really poorly. Like, the obvious example is Tellius, where their idea of a morally gray character was, what if we just gave you a racist and had his views be completely unchallenged? And he's just like racist just for fun? Wouldn't that be cool and epic? No, no, Fire Emblem. It is not cool and epic. As it turns out. Nobles see commoner as lower sort of thing. Yeah, like the sort of thing where they've, like, they got some sort of character flaw. Maybe it's an ethical, like, we did, like, Sigurd is a lord with a character flaw, right? It's, just that his character flaw is not an ethical one. But I think his is done well. Like, it's he has the tragic character flaw or whatever, right? And then, that ends up being his downfall. Do you... Okay, so if we can... I think we're just gonna end up... Let's just do this. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I can't comment on FE4 because I dropped it. So, both Sigurd and Leif from Thracia are lords that they make mistakes, right? And they end up... I'm not gonna spoil either game, especially Thracia. I think Thracia handles it a lot better, but both of them have main characters that makes mistakes that have significant consequences, right? And it's different from the morally gray thing, because their mistakes don't come from, morals. Their mistakes just come from, I don't want to especially Thracia, I really don't want to spoil that story beat, because I think it's one of the best that mainline Fire Emblem has done. So I won't. So I'll stop talking about it. I'm sorry. You have Elfire. Okay, so we can bonk you. It's the same reason why I always defend Erica getting tricked by Lyon. Sacred Stones, I think, is one of the better stories in the franchise, especially Erica route. And I do think that Erica Lyon thing, I really like it. She gets tricked, she makes a mistake, but it's an understandable one. You gotta remember, I think the thing that a lot of people, just forget is this is, her desperate attempt to... This is her desperate attempt to be able to, save her best friend, her childhood best friend, who she loves, not, romantically. Well, you could read it that way. I don't read it that way. I read it as, in the the platonic way that people often love their friends. Oh, that's so little damage. Okay, you can kill. Sacred Stones is literally an amazing game. It's easy to forget with all the fan games based on it. I mean, I don't give Sacred Stones credit for the fact that many ROM hacks use it as a base. Because my take is that there always would have been something. There always would have been a game that ROM hacks ended up getting based off of, right? The reason Sacred Stones ended up being the one is because that's what the tools got developed for, right? It's like the Doom 2 of SRPGs. Yeah! It's just that, I think that to say that, let's shove you. I think Doom 2 is a good example, because Doom 2 is a really great game on its own merits, but I don't think it's good because of all the games based on it, right? Okay, so we can steel bow you. These gargoyles are really bulky. Okay, you can do this. Dodging, dodging, dodging. Dodging, dodging, dodging. We did not dodging. Leon loves Erica, Erica doesn't love back. I don't know where you would get that interpretation from, if I'm being honest. Okay, we can kill with the Steel Lance here. I meant specifically romantically. Oh, yeah, okay. I can see that. I can see a reading where she loves him romantically, but it's just not one that I personally subscribe to. Okay, we can do 6 to you. There we go. Don't double. Okay, so 11 here, and then what was that, 15, right? With the Lance Reaver? That's enough for a kill. Okay, awesome and epic. So we Lance Reaver. Look at that. 4 hit. Trisha's just awesome like that. I think if given Leon had the courage, he could have won Erica's heart. And she probably knows that, but by the time she realized it, it was too late. I can't believe I'm talking about boomer shooters in FE's stream. Oh, they're coming. Oh, they're coming. Honestly, I enjoyed the writing of Codex Trilogy for Ultima. How is this game so far? I like the story. I like the story. I don't know that I'm Ooh. Only point of HP that matters is the last one. Only point of HP that matters is the last one. Holy shit. Holy shit, though. So last stream is when things, like, first started really getting good. Okay. Hang on. I gotta figure out what we're doing on this side first. You can kill this guy. Oh, if we do this, they'll support each other, and then he'll be able to secure the kill. Christmas Cavalier Gaming. Apologies for the distraction. I don't really think you have anything to apologize for, TBH. What's in the potion, I guess? So now we should, yeah, cause supports, baby. And then you're stationary. You just got thunder. Can you kill this one? Trisha Gaming. Okay. Glimpse of Hell. Oh, this is like the glass weapon for dark, isn't it? What is the Santa you use for the poles? That is Santa 47 from the Hitman World of Assassination trilogy. Yeah, so this is the glass weapon for dark. Okay, so we iron bow you. Slim Lance for the kill. Goodbye, Seeker. But yeah, it's Agent 47 dressed up as Santa, basically. God, Seren has been leveling so goddamn shit. You're lucky that your girlfriend is epic, and that I'm dragging you along to A-support her. This is like Penton Louise. This is like a Penton Louise moment. All right. Also, the Gilded Blade does not give res. Someone said +8 res. I think you're thinking of the Warding Sword, which is 7, but still, it's the same idea, right? Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. Annalise, perfectly one-rounding. Colbane would never. Yo, Colbane has to take the fight to America. Y'all don't understand. He is Romhack Soldier, and so can you. You can probably just bonk, right? You cannot just bonk, in fact, as it turns out. And neither can you. Although that is a 2-shot. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Gabriel. Shove. The fucking nuke! Amelia the nuke! +8 res from the Trisha promotion? Well, so it wasn't Trisha that lived at 1 HP, though. It was, Rena, and Rena only has 4 res. The goddamn fucking nuke, though. Okay, so you can... Okay, the 2 of y'all can team up to get a kill, probably? Yeah, okay. So you'll be a good Jagan, Marie. Oh, you were referring to the 0 damage from Thunder. I thought, because I saw your message right after I said the only point of HP that matters is the last one. So I thought that's what you were referring to. Seren just has those Lyn growths. Lyn if she was lesbian. Lesby Lyn. Lesby Lyn. Fortifier. A rank light magic. What's your rank? Not A. I'll say that much. It is not A rank. Okay, so with you there, let's get ready to hatch it. And ooh, are you... I feel like when I checked, somebody had bolting. No, you just have Fenrir. Do you have bolting? No, you've just got the glass weapon fire. Yeah, that's Nosferatu. Okay, nobody has bolting. Okay. Because I was looking over the map before stream. But maybe I'm just gaslamping myself. Bishop Jakins might be cool. I can't think of any hacks that do that. I can't think of any at the top of my head, but it sounds like the sort of thing that something must have done, right? Rogue Jagans are cool. Yeah, so Vision Quest, it's not a rogue, but it does have a thief for a Jagan. Radiant Dawn has a rogue for a Jagan. TMGC has a Trickster for a Jagan. But yeah, Thief Jagan's a cool idea. I like it conceptually. Because it also gives them the, like... So I like it when, instead of, like, falling off in a traditional way, what Jagans do is they shift into a more utility-oriented role, right? Somebody help me with math. 18, 32, that's 14. We'd need 14 more damage. And how much do you do with the Stallions? 12. Okay, so we will steal Longbow U. Putting a Bishop Jagan in an LTC. I mean, I think that would be cool. Oh, you know what? It's not a Bishop Jagan, but there's an early pre-promote Bishop in, an Unexpected Caller? Its Jagan is a Druid. Oh shit, that was taking into account the support bonuses. Okay, well, Christmas Cav Gaming. Christmas Cav Gaming. There we go, Christmas Cav Gaming. War Cleric Jagan would be epic. War Cleric is the Awakening Axe staff class, right? It's what Libra starts out as and wants to leave as soon as he possibly can. That's just the tower from Cerulean Crescent. I have not played Cerulean Crescent. Yet. It's on the list. It was actually so... I could have been streaming it now. Because I had my patrons vote for what ROM hack I play next. And they selected this, but Cerulean Crescent was one of the options. So, you know, in another life, this could be the Cerulean Crescent stream. Okay, so you go here. You go here. Can we steal lands? Yeah, look at that gaming. Look at that gaming in the alternate timeline. Cerulean Crescent is my favorite of the big 3 2024 releases. What are the big 3? Is it this, Cerulean Crescent, and TMGC? Or... Because I'm not, like, super in tune with the ROM hacking community. So I don't know what's considered to be like, OMG, this is a big release versus just another one. George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Alexander Hamilton. Yo. I can't, those are some big gets. I can't believe the ROM hacking community is so connected. Okay, so now... Okay, so we can Javelin you. FE6 and FE8, Tekken 8, and LTC. Yo, congratulations on complete. Okay, we heal you. nice, they fixed the bug. In vanilla, for those who are not aware, in vanilla FE8, there is a bug. Okay, 25, 24. Yeah, this is fine. In vanilla Game Boy Advance, there is a bug where if your weapon breaks, you don't get any weapon rank from that action. Alright, so we will supply, give the glimpse of hell, take the potion. You know what's funny? Is I just realized she's standing next to Rena, which means that her special ability to use the supply didn't even do anything that turn. That's kind of funny. Okay, okay, so you can dance someone there. Okay. So, Annalise, go down here. You go here, you dance him. There was a 1-to-1 that added the strength magic split. Yeah, so that's by the same jackass who made FE6 and FE8. He did, like, a fuck ton of asset thefts. So I don't really have any interest in playing his work. Okay, so you can go over here with fire. You can go over here. You can go over here. Okay, this ought to be good. What assets did that person take? Basically the entirety of Project Ember, including the original written supports. And the map changes and everything, like, they just stole 1-to-1 for the FE6 and FE8 remake. Yeah, and then they also made it so that if you scored lower than an A rank, Tobias would call you the R slur. Glad that the ROM hack community is big enough to easily avoid folks like that. Yeah, I mean, I've got my issues with the community at large, if I'm being perfectly honest. But there's definitely degrees of shittiness, right? The game was also just really bad. That's its biggest crime. Didn't they make you sacrifice units for spirit dust because of the FE8 character limits? I think so. Like they did the heroes thing where you send home. Oh! Okay, well, there wasn't a bolting, but there's this guy now. Alright, let's see. Who even, like, has resistance? Lizvertha, and that's it. And, like, she's not dealing jack shit to these guys. Okay, we do this. Murderize. Okay, we'll hit you. There's a good video by Shark3143 on the topic. On what? On what topic? I missed. What are we talking about now? Let's grab your javelin and bonky bonky. Iron bow you. Noise, noise. Okay, do that. I'm nervous to make any public ROM hacks in case I get blasted, but I assume if I do common sense stuff and don't steal, I should be good. I mean, so anytime you put anything on the internet, you are opening yourself up to criticism. And the sad reality is a lot of people are not, oftentimes criticism is not given in the most constructive way. I'll put it that way. I'm fine with good faith criticism. I just don't want to wake up to a video about why I'm a fraud and it's a 30-minute long video. I mean, as someone who's like in the midst of a cancellation campaign, I understand the fear, but it is unfortunately like an unavoidable part of putting stuff out online, even to a small audience, is the internet is full of weirdos. And I'm sure there's, like, some people who would consider, like, my more negative reviews unfair. And, while I disagree with that, I don't necessarily think, like, you know. I don't think that, I don't think that reviews should be immune from criticism either, I guess, would be the way of putting it. You're a B support, so if you both move in, you should be able to get the one shot. Yeah, so then, so one cool thing about this is all supports give one attack at each level, so you don't even have to check affinities to know that they increase damage. The affinities do affect other stuff, but they all give, I believe, attack and hit, or attack and crit avoid. I can't remember which. Also, damn good level up. Okay. Is there a heal staff in here? There is not. Okay. So, I don't want to use Physic Up. So we'll just move you. Move you. Heal you. Attack and crit avoid. Okay, so you have 19 AS, 28 attack, 9 AS, so you'll get doubled. 28, 17 times 2 is 34? So he should live. If my math is right, if I heal him up, he should take 34 with the Maritza equipped. Right? Oh! Would... Okay, con of 9. So you would lose 4 AS? And you'd be at 15, so you still double. Okay, so that is not the solution. Because she will switch to Fenrir and kill. Murder, in fact. Because with Fenrir, it's +3. So it's 31. Minus 11 is 20 times 2. I should have given him the fruit. Okay, you have the AS not to get doubled. So I'll use you as a lure. Great. I'll move you. You can probably be the lure for this side. I'm thinking we're almost done here. Here you come. I am bid to stop you here. I shall not fail. Thing is, it's a less constructive review, is also a less effective review. The less real conversation a person tries to have, the less it's worth listening to. Yeah, I think there's also, like... So, what I make is not necessarily, like, meant to be reviews first and foremost. Like, this series is named RomHack Reviews / Recommendations. But it does try to lean towards the recommendation side. Oh, we have a warding sword, don't we? Yes. Okay, give the warding sword. Sir Marian, I have a question for you. Ask away, sir. I am an open book. In most things, yes, but it has not escaped my notice. You never speak of your own family, Marin, your own father. What is there to say? He was no famed knight, no remarkable warrior. Since being assigned to serve as Sir Rithka's page as a lad, I barely so much as saw them. Were they good to you? They were as one would expect. They were kind, I suppose, and they did what they could to raise me right. Still, I have been conscious that my own family's glories are long past, often envied you, and that's strange, is it not? Not unusual. It could never have occurred to me that Sir Erland would fail you so. I'm glad yours were good to you. I would not wish my treatment on anyone else. And as for how they raised you, yes, I would say without a doubt you turned out well, impeccably. Perhaps I should see them again when all this is over. Perhaps you might even come with me? We could pile food on the table till it creaks from the weight, break the oldest, finest wines from the cellar, chat over cards long into the night. I never knew how much I missed it until thinking on it now. Would you care for that, Florent? Believe me, Marin, it would be my very great pleasure. Excellent! Then let that thought lend us both strength as we charge inexorably to our glorious victory! Huzzah! No thought will ever burden you for long, Marin. But I am glad to have helped you to a new realization. Yes, I think that night would be worth fighting for. So then, with the warding sword, we deal 11. And we could get the boss kill with Trisha for 28. Yeah. Because I don't want to give it to Florent, because he's like 14 EXP from promoting. So I'll chip with him. I'll take you apart piece by piece. You'll never lay a grimy hand on the master. No, no, never! And this ought to get him to 20, right? Oh, that's so cringe. That's so cringe. Reviews also help with ideas. Yeah, so like, the primary goal of my videos, right, is to point people to things they might want to play that they haven't heard of, or if they've heard of a lot of things, to point them to, like, what they would want to play. Strangest thing. How can it be that here, that now I feel, is this peace? And also to let people sort between, like, what they would and wouldn't want to play, right? Like, even in the games that I don't like, I try to find what other people would potentially enjoy about them. So for example, Sacred Echoes was the game that absolutely did not vibe with me. But I think in talking about the ways in which something doesn't work for you, you can potentially direct people who wouldn't to what they would enjoy, right? Because everyone's gonna have different tastes. Pew pew! How would you rank the 3 versions of the Goofy Valentia game? SOV is definitely the best Valentia game. I am bested. And then Gaiden, even though I don't like it that much, it has like the NES charm, right? Like a lot of its incredibly broken tools are very fun to play with. And then I think Sacred Echoes is a significant downgrade to both of them. I think they took a lot of the maps and made them worse. And oh, that's the Hoplon Guard. And I think they added, like, especially if you play on the highest difficulty, it's a lot more grinding intensive. And then there's the whole, like, the RNG stuff, the player hostility. I don't want to go into that discourse again. People got very mad when I said that. Looks like the rest have thought better of fighting us. Damn it, damn it. What? Bloody door still won't budge. I felt certain it would be tied to their life force or some other foul Eldritch thing like that. Your intuition serves you well. Great Mother, the creature lives! Creature? No, I am Eudira. Sheath your weapons, I have no desire to harm you. So the battle just now, what was that, a spirited wrestling match? That is sarcasm. My Provost Guillaume bade me defend the door to the end. Myself and my peer, Menida, tied spell locks on the door to our essence, that they could not be breached without our deaths. Yet I still stand. I was not so fragile a thing as her in the end. The flesh, the blood, the bone. These things hold, and my will. I rose with a cold certainty that this was not my time. Let the spell be undone, for that, too, is my will. It just swung right open? What are you? The Provost desired greatly to find the secret to immortality. So preoccupied, he seized 2 orphan girls and ran his tests. He found, or believes he found, a method to extract the soul from me and insert it within Menida. Whatever he found, it was not his answer, so he used us as pawns. Ultimately, he left us here to buy him time. But I am more than he thinks I am. With your permission, I would follow you into the heart of his lair and end him. End his great work. And so I answer, I am Eudira. Beyond that, I shall decide. Can we really trust her? We're in no position to turn her down. If you wish the Provost dead, you are more than welcome to join the queue. A jest, I see. Your meaning is understood, and yes, my power is yours. Hey, Sergeant, Ensign, hold up a moment. There's something you should know. Before the rest. Is this really the time, Chief? No. But I've done a disservice for putting it off for so long. It'll only get worse if I put it off longer. Look, I am not who you thought I was.
You're tight-lipped enough, I can't say I ever thought I knew who you were.
1,000 little cracks at the soft little lordling?
Well, I got eyes, in a manner of speaking. You're illiterate, well-spoken, well-trained, and well-equipped. You weren't just picked out of the slums, that's for sure. Figured you were some noble's bastard offshooter.
The Princess Ethelrena?
Yeah, something like that. Wait, what?
Famously dead Princess Ethelrena? That Ethelrena? Perhaps I never needed to bother with deception. I'm not saying this to get you to bend the knee. It's the last thing I'd want. But looking forward...
Sure goes some way to explaining why Farrell had it in for you so bad.
Actually, he really does want Varkard dead. Whether or not he knows who I am, I cannot say. But I do know what I will do next. I've made my dealings with Fleuret. If we put her in the Provost's seat, then she has pledged to give me the strength to return to Alchemia, under arms, and seize my own crown. I would prefer to have the 2 of you with me, to the very end. But I will not compel you. I am certain the remaining Musain will come with his own pleasures.
Musain, the country that hates all foreigners and non-magicians? Yeah, I don't think that rich snob is gonna pull that many trees. Even if that fop is rooting her sister. My best chances are with you. Besides, if something happened to you, and there was something I could have done, I always wonder, right?
Hell, I just want to see home again! Any payback on that bastard the Baron is extra. Still though, Princess, it's a lot to take in, Chief. I suppose it's Queen now, with the King dead. What was that? Nothing, sorry. Look, we need to press on. And with the passes looking to be snowed over, there'll be time to think. Just so long as we bring an end to the Provost here and now.
Wring an old man's neck. Reckon I can handle that.
Right, Chief. We get the job done. You can count on us same as ever. I know. By her fang, I know that more certainty than anything. So thank you once again. 1,000 times thank you. A princess's gratitude? Bloody hell, Father never believe it.
Something else she's holding back. I bet the house on it.
You reckon? What more could there be after something like that?
Don't know, Ensign. It's exactly what's got a chill down my back.
I don't play stuff that I would dislike. Yeah, so, like, the thing is that I never go into something thinking that I'll dislike it, right? But sometimes you play something and it just doesn't work for you. That's what happened with me in Bug Fables. Is, like, it has all the ingredients to feel like the sort of thing that I should like, but they just came together in the wrong way, and a lot of them were undercooked, in my opinion. 7th Emerald Peak, Year of Osprey, Grand Library. There's little time to commit my thoughts to paper. The hour is 9. The men are resting ahead of the last push into the Provost's lair, and I've little doubt that won't be easy. He may be mad, but Fleuret assures me he remains a puissant sorcerer. She even takes some pride in that. I suppose as a proof that truly only the worthy ascend to the Provost ship. Her words are wasted on me. Musain is a lost cause in my mind, and I doubt that any other highborn talent will save it. But my eyes are set on Silwenth, and she can help me get there. I have told my fellow Striders about my true nature. The time was not right, but it was the only moment left. They should know before it's too late, just in case. On that note, I shall stash this journal into one of the bookcases in this place, so that it will survive regardless of whether or not I myself do. Though why I care, I cannot say. Gareth just gave me the signal. The men are ready, as much as they ever will be. Onward then, to victory, or to my death.
It's not too late. Whatever you're doing, you can stop it. Bargain with Fleuret. She's not vindictive. She'll not demand your head. Ugh! But whatever this is, even if I must die, let it not be here. Like this.
Hush, man. Do you not hear? Footsteps. The traders approach. Doubtless they mean to stop me. They are but sticks in the spokes of progress's wheel.
Listening.
I make haste! Take heart, Grand Marshal. You shall become a part of history. Woven is the very fabric of magical advancement. Woo-hoo! What greater honor can one give to a man not blessed with talent?
Great Mother, save me. Save us all.
And so it begins. Oh shit, that's a Dorgan.
At last.
That's another Dorgan. Spent already. But he was weak, he was weak! And I, Provost Jolyon, am strong. I shall make the gods kneel! That's a Dorgan. I will hold! I am the Provost of Musain, damn you! And I shall have, I demand, your obeisance. I shall not let myself be overcome! Uther! What has he done? Damn him, what has he done? What the hell is... This is sacrilege!
It is not yet perfect! But another glorious stepping stone on progress's road. Turned their fire on me, yes, they did, but I made them obey. I, a mortal man, made the dragons kneel.
These pale shadows you call dragons, I had not known you would settle for so small a great work. Was this truly worth my life?
Eudira, so you live. But you have failed. Allowed them to pass. What insolence is this? That you would betray me? I, who gave you everything, taught you everything you know. Such arrogance from a flesh puppet on cut strings.
It is your arrogance that shall be our end, Provost. And this is what you needed Uther for all his faults. He deserved far, far better than this end, Provost. Just as Musain deserves far, far better than you.
So, my failed servant turns on me, and my perfidious chancellor at last shows her hand. What of you, cat's paws? Are you so deep in her thrall to attack still, even after seeing the breath of the powers at my command?
I see only a broken old man, bones barely fit for stock. There will be little glory in this, but it must be done for Musain, and for the oaths I have sworn.
So be it. Dragons, dead gods, it is time to prove your loyalty. Attack! Leave these traitors as ash, bone, and memory.
They'll never obey you. Oh hell, they're rearing back! Fall back! So I get 16 deploys. So just everyone we previously had. I guess Florent is gonna have to do, like, a single round of combat and then use the Master Seal? Probably, I think is the play. Do we have a Javelin here? We have a Javelin here for you. And you can grab a Slim Rance and I guess an Axe Reaver? Fenrir. Take a potion. Okay, so a healing staff, we need to sell something for... What do we have that is worth 300 gold? We could sell a potion, probably. God damn, it's only 250. So skill book, luck, skill, luck, res. Okay, let's get rid of these, like, low durability iron swords. How much is that? Oh, that's not... if we do that and a potion... Or we could do a potion... Okay, we do a 4-use potion and a 2-use potion. Yeah, that's 300. There we go, okay. And then that means you can give and buy a healing staff. There we go. Okay, now we're broke. And then I guess you can grab these back. Okay, yeah, just making sure we don't have anything. Can you sell your PRF actually? You cannot. Okay. Let's give the Flash of Glory to you over, I guess, over Silence. What rank do y'all have? You have D rank? And you have almost... Okay, so you can... That's B rank. Okay, we'll put this in the supply. We'll take a potion. 69, nice. We'll take a potion. You have 11 res? Honestly, I think what we do is... Let's give you the holy symbol for, like, mage fighting. Because of his, like, his weapon. Who needs luck, though? Well, you seem like you probably need luck. If I'm gonna use you, which is, you know, the question. Oh, Gabriel. Gabriel's luck shit. Gabriel's luck is shit. Iowan could use some skill. Not entirely sold on him long-term, TBH. Liz Veritha could probably use some skill. Oh damn, Trisha's actually got really bad skill. Only 15 while promoted? Hashtag not my Trisha. Everyone's skill seems fine. This is one of those FE7 hack from the early 2010s moments. Vulner is always sell for 50 per unless you change it. I don't know why you would ever change it. It feels like the right cost. You do have a Hoplon now. Yeah, I got it on the last map. The boss dropped it. So I guess I'll give the Hoplon guard to Gabriel. Well, since she's force deployed this map, I'll give it to her, at least, to start. And we can trade it to someone else if they need it. She can't use stabs, which is, like, a little annoying. But she gets light and dark. Like, that's alright. A rank in both as well. Like, that's pretty cool. I'll give her the Throttle Hath to start out. Alright, you grab a vulnerary, or a potion, rather. You're good, you're good. You're good. You're good. Give you the Iron Blade. Another Slim Sword for you. Actually, no. Take the Killing Edge. Seems good. Okay. 6 move is nice. Most mages don't get that. Yeah, they all have armored move. It's like Tellius moment. So wait, she has 6 move? Where is she? Oh, yeah, she does. That is kind of cool. Okay, so you're locked in place. Are you also? Yeah, you're forced here. Okay. We have 2 staffers on this side, and only 1 on this side. We do want the calves together, for sure, for sure. And we want the lesbians together. Treasure room over there, treasure room over there. But we can use, like, chest keys if we need to. I think we swap you like that. Oh, we're all locked up. Ace Attorney music. Bloody hell, how are we supposed to get going through that? There is no need for siege. I am familiar with these devices. There are 3 hidden switches. Yet he shows his hand. The dragons have been made to guard them. Send men to each switch, and his gates shall open and expose him. Right. Thanks, Eudira. I'm glad to serve. Now let us end this. Okay, so Florent. Do some chip. Holy shit, 75 HP. I mean, I guess that's the monster thing. That must be the monster thing, is that they have high HP. The units are in heart formations. This is a clever reference to the fact that, today is Valentine's Day. Yo, he got speed. Okay. Okay. Revenants are notorious for just being big HP. Yeah, that's what Gaiden does with them, right? Me watching the VOD in 2 months? Wait, what's going on in 2 months? One shy. That's so sad. Valentine's Day is in 2 months. Yeah, I guess technically it is. So in a way, it is still Valentine's Day. Today. 2 months from today. Plus 2 days. 2 months plus 2 days. Oh, there's a turn limit. Oh, damn. Okay. So yeah, we are gonna have to use chest keys then. Too bad the combat sprite doesn't have a tricorn. That would be very cool, though. That would be very cool, though. Damn. I remember the turn limit being stricter. Kids these days. Back in my day, I had to turn limit uphill in the snow. Both ways. Just for turn limits. I meant looser? Oh, so I'm playing like on a harder... Okay. Maybe the strict turn limit was the friends we made along the way. Alright, Florent is about to ascend to greatness. Promotion just in time. Ooh, that's a clean looking paladin right there. Just in time for Christmas. Alright, meanwhile... Okay, so you can do this. Christmas Paladin has arrived. We do need to get another... Master Seal to match them, though. Okay, you can hatch it here. Santa does that FE6 boots thing. Stupid idea, but what if there's a Christmas Paladin who says, "I'm feeling jolly"? That's like the crit quote. I'm feeling jolly. I'm sure the FEH Christmas alt has said something like that. No, not heroes. Not heroes, no. Oh, god damn it, Rena. The fucking 0 damage Rena Chronicles continue. Okay, so you'll Flux. Would they have Burger King Wario style select lines? Well, so that's a feature that originated in the DS, so if it's like a mainline game, probably. Okay, so you have 20 attack, 16 defense. Okay, so you can go here. 19 AS, 11 AS, 0 res. 28 attack. Does kill, but light probably also kills. 21 attack. Yeah, so we send you like here. Go here. Another hitch in the great work. Yet progress is not a flat line. There's power in me yet. To bring something forth that will claim them all, yes. I only need time. More time. Then they will all see. After player phase 10 of turn 10, Guillermo's grand summoning shall complete. It may or may not have the effect he desires, but it will most certainly claim the lives of your men. Defeat the Provost by the end of player phase turn 10 at all costs. Okay, so we can't enemy face him either. Select codes for Echoes and FEH. Aren't they also in the Switch games? I know mods add them to Fates and Awakening, but obviously that's not like vanilla. But I think they're a mainstay. Like, they're in the Switch games, right? Am I gaslamping? I might be gaslamping. I meant their first mainline appearance. Oh, okay. I got confused because you listed the two, so I thought you were saying it's just those two, and I was like, oh, am I, like, imagining that? Because I do have the quality of life patches installed on my Fates one, right? So, like, sometimes I forget they're not in Fates. But I was like, I don't have any patch that does that installed for Engage. For a moment, I thought they were really using the beta Erica Lord sprites. There's going to be a hint that Rena was also a Fury artificial thing. I don't know the story of this, just so y'all know. So if anyone does, I would appreciate restraint in terms of the discussion. Steel bow. Okay, so if you do this, I know nothing either. Damn, you're a Jon Snow archetype. I haven't played this, so I'll just throw my 2 cents in. 36, that's 72. So that's 68, 37, that's 74, goddamn, 1 shy. Elaine, unfortunately, benched. Alright, we'll just hope for a crit. Yes! Gaming Marie! Gaming Marie. Quick deploy a lane for that C support. Just need that 1 extra damage. Yo, and we got strength too. Maria's out here fucking gaming. Okay, so we'll Thunderbolt you. And we can Javelin you. Good job, Marin. The portraits are cute. I think the portraits are probably, on the whole, like, the best I've seen of any hack. This game is beautiful. Like, this game is fucking gorgeous. Do that. Okay. Because we do want to punch in every direction. I do want to, like, start punching in every direction so we can hit all 3 switches, because we're on the time limit. Danny dropped the stream title. I'm a Marvel movie now. What is this? Some kind of Suicide Squad? What is this? This game is beautiful? Score crit. Yo! She's just built different. This really has been a Sacred Stones ROM hack. What is this? Some kind of vision quest? This is Kitana? What is this? Some kind of Dream of 5? Okay, get a crit, get a crit, get a crit. Ooh. You did get a crit, but you did not dodge that 33. Okay, you have 21 attack. Okay, so you can do this. You do that. Immediately getting benched so that Amelia can have her C support back. Shout out to Pokemon for doing that with the Heart of Gold, Soul of Silver. I did not know about that. So we will Steel Bow you. Bada bing, bada boom. And sucks to split them up, but I do want to kill you as well on player phase. Just to not have to deal with that 33% chance of death. Blade Maiden is just a swordmaster that promotes with HRT row crest. You're right, and you shouldn't be ashamed to say it. Bad unit? What, my Pegasus Knight? Because she didn't dodge tank correctly? No dodge tanking? I mean, Trisha dodge tanked a fucking 78, and now has, like, continued to score crits and be epic. Shit, I should have checked weapons. It'll be fine. No one else can reach Arcus, but I should have checked weapons. Also, I'm assuming the Christmas Cavaliers give each other some crit, because he has 18 crit, right? Like, that's gotta be from their support. Their A rank? I just realized I never saw the crit animation, and I've used Trisha the full playthrough. So I've actually seen it before because, it's the, Dreadfighter animation from Sacred Echoes. Ooh. That's so sad. She really is Lyn. She really is Lyn. Okay, well, Warding Sword you. Dreadfighter Repo Sprite is always cool. I agree. I also like how, like, different hacks have different interpretations of what the Dreadfighter class line does. Because there's so many possible animations for it. Okay, so I think what we do is you Thunderbolt this guy. Amazing class concept. Dreadfighters are always lovely to see in Fire Emblem. I commonly see it as a hybrid using physical and magical animations both. Yeah, I've seen it as that. This game does it more like just as a high-res sword fighter, kind of like Sacred, like Shadows of Valentia, I mean. And then Sacred Echoes does the same thing, specifically because it's the SOV class, right? And then you will, I guess, L-Fire? Or you can... Yeah, you can kill with Killing Edge. And then instead of L-Firing, you can heal him up. Amelia. Its peak is just a pure sword class. It's like a Mortal Savant in some hacks. Yeah, Sacred Trilogy made it into its Mortal Savant class. Which is a Sacred Stones Redux hack. That I'm quite fond of. Okay. Finally, her high speed and doubling with heavy weapons is coming in clutch. Good job, Brenna. I think the Awakening Fates Dreadfighter DLC was kind of interesting. The one that's like axes, swords, daggers. I don't know what it is in Awakening. But I know in Fates it was like... Ooh, that's not a great forecast. Okay, so we will... You don't have 3 range, do you? Oh, you do. Fuck. Do you have a potion on you? Do not. Okay, so what I want to do is rescue and also potion up. I think we gotta give you the potion. In this turn, you go here. And potion up, yeah. Does have more res than defense. Okay, so you go here. Okay, so that'll be that side. You... Okay, you're good there. Can you... Alright, so you can do that. So we'll do that. Kill with the Silver Lance. Bride and Awakening is Lance Bow Staff, so you get all 6 weapon types across the 2. Yeah, I remember. I actually keep putting off a video about the Bride class, because the Bride class is very funny to me. And, like, kind of interesting. It's not just a Bride class video. It was gonna be it is eventually going to be a video that's like about weird classes. So it includes the Bride class. But then also then also things like, the boat class. Okay, you have 5 move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you shove, then we can flux. Here we go. Fate's Ballista is pretty weird. Yeah. It was gonna be more like obscure classes than weird classes, I guess was the real theming. Because there's some like enemy-only classes that only appear in one map. There's an enemy-only class that appears in like one map of Ephraim mode, I think. In addition to the boats. Like, in addition to the boats, there's another one. Good job, Marie. Good job, Marie. Okay, now we just need to get a 11% crit. Get 11% crit. We did not get the 11%. Reinforcements. Okay. 29 times 2, that is a kill. 25 times 2 is not. Okay, so we do this. Easy enough. Easy enough. Boom! 1 dragon down. Corsair is not pirate? That's the one I was thinking of. Corsair. Corsair. It's like pirate, but not. Yeah. 23 attack versus 16 potion up. 23 versus 16 is 7. Yeah, so we potion up. We do this and potion up. And we're good. What have you got? Hellfire, okay. We'll potion just in case we need it. And send her into the treasure room. $20 times 2, okay. Heal you up. Leave you here with the slim sword equipped. Put you in support range. Moritza. Okay, and that leaves you. We'll heal you up. And Trisha can fish for a crit. Because if she gets a crit, she... There we go! What a unit! It's exactly what I wanted. Alright, let's grab a chest key. Oh, it's a single use. We have a 5 use, okay. And grab a potion. You go there, hit the switch. Heal you up. She's gaming, Your Honor. Trisha has become a gamer. Do not judge her. Do not judge her by the rules of modern society, for she is a gamer. Okay, so Eudira is gonna kill the gargoyles. The FA7 scroll has Corsair. Oh, I think there's Corsairs on the Fargus Gaiden as enemies, but only on 1 difficulty? I have to look it up because I don't remember. But Corsair is in FE7. It's just on one map. Yo, what are Sybil's growth rates? Can somebody let me know what Sybil's growth rates are? Because that was an uninspiring first level up. I shall say. And he's 20 now. They're in the Geats map. Oh, it's not the Farkas map, it's the Geats map? Okay. My mistake. My mistake. 45 magic, 50 speed, 60 skill. Your reward for leveling the lords up to level 50. I know, right? That was just a bad level. Okay. I was scared. I was ready to not have her exist. Silver bow, goated, goated, goated. Play for you. I don't want to step on the switch this turn, because it will unleash these, like, feral dog things. I don't think I'm ready to deal with them yet. Heal up Rena. Vorpal sword. What is that? Masterwork. Oh, it's like the Vorpal. I got the Vorpal bow earlier. Okay, so it's like that. You go up here. Are you... Heal up. You... Heal up. She has a 0 luck growth. That Hoplon Guard is her property now. That Hoplon Guard is her property now. Okay. So the zombies are coming. God, she doesn't even 3-shot the zombies. Like, I know they're bulky. They have high HP. Damn, he really did just say shut up. Cancel culture has come for me. Okay, so you go here. Why is the door not opening? Wait, why isn't the door opening? There's someone on every switch. The door opens at the start of next turn. Was that communicated to me and I just missed it? Did I just miss that? Was that like a note? Because I delayed it by a turn because I didn't want to have to deal with the dogs. No, it's just annoying. Focus on the positives. Try to have fun, Danny. Try to have fun. It does feel like a really weird way to implement the door. I don't even necessarily think it's, like, bad. I just would have liked to, be informed that that's how it's gonna work, right? Ooh, bolting. Zephyr switches open on player phase. I don't remember. Although I will say, regardless, it should probably just have communicated either way. It's easier to program that way, but it should have been mentioned. Yeah, I feel like it should have been communicated regardless of which way it was. It should have said, like, it'll open as soon as you stand on the switches, or you stand on the switches and it'll open the next turn. Because it has, like... Thankfully, I do have, like, a few turns to spare. Ooh, is that the money? Yes, okay. Good, because we're broke. So we need that money. I really hope one of these chests has a master seal in it, though. I would like to promote some more of my unpromoteds. I've seen people lose to the time limit because the switches are the way that they are. That does not surprise me. What? Impossible. Such scandal that these foreign ingrates would intrude here on the inner sanctum of a genius. No matter. In the end, they shall simply be material. Alright, first off, let's get these last two chests. Fortify. There's the Master Seal. Okay. Don't know who's getting promoted. Probably Iowan. He's close to 20, but like so is Marin. Saren's got a way to go. Okay, so we can... Alright, if we can kill both of these doodads. So you do this. Iowan, the flyer who isn't Annalise. I mean, does Annalise need a promotion? She's doing quite fine on her own without it. Like, she's being pretty epic. Like, that's what I would describe as pretty epic. Shove you. 26. Okay. So yeah, we get rid of you. Francesca Gaming. I'm bullying Ioan for being kind of mid. I remember somebody said that Ioan is the best unit in the game when I first recruited him. And I can't agree with that. I trained this guy to level 20 and his stats are like, they're fine. His strength's good. He's got good strength. Strengths. Shove you. Since he's silenced, he's been cancel cultured. We can shove him instead. Good night. Okay, so that'd be... Ooh, that's a bad hit rate, though. Okay, let's have you wait like that. Move you, move you, move you. And let's get... Oh, he's gonna use the staff, isn't he? Yeah, no matter what I do, I think he's gonna use the staff. I was gonna try to get my mages out of staff range, but I think he's just gonna staff. Yeah. Okay, so... Steel Great Bow... The Bard... 19... Okay, we can do this. We can do lesbian powers. Damn, you look messed up. The progress of magic leaves scars. How quaint to live a life in ignorance. The joy of progress denied you from birth. Whatever makes you feel better, sweetheart. The joy of progress will be the last thing on your mind after I put an arrow through your good eye. And she just keeps winning. And she just keeps winning. Boom! That's the lesbian experience. Insolent fool. Do you think yourself worthy to lay hands on a god? I think myself worthy to murder you. No, I cannot die. I cannot. Spare me. You must take pity on an old man. Please. This has to be it. We've done enough at last. How did it come to this? It's over, tyrant. Your reign over your kingdom of ash has come to an end. All your cruelty, your grasping avarice has been for naught. Mediocrity shall never understand true brilliance. I have wrought miracle after miracle, no matter the cost. You take land, you slay men, and you think that passes for victory. All turned
to dust ere long. But history shall remember me and quake at the sound of my name.
You are only king of ashes, and we shall seize even that from you ere long. Make your peace, tyrant.
My peace. At your request. Unhand me, villain. Chancellor! You know it's not our way. I demand to be judged by peers. I will face your twisted justice. But I know others will see what you are too blind to understand.
It is his right. We cannot deny him that. What peers judged Uther?
Do you expect me to seek consultation every time I extract a cost in flesh? All things Fleury have a price, and I do not hide from my scars. It has not been some selfish thing.
You were selfless once. Your talk of progress meant something. Yet ego took over. Perhaps it was always there lurking, gorging itself on every discovery, every advancement in the art of magic, until you convinced yourself that any price was worth it. Even the nation you were charged with safeguarding as custodian. Well, I shall not allow you the privilege to worm out of this trap, nor, out of respect for the man you once were, shall I let them see you like this. You, knight, draw your blade. Your Excellency?
What? You cannot do this!
Bring him down. Execute him. Make it clean and quick. It's better than he deserves.
No, no!
Oh, it has its own CGs. Make your peace. Do you have any last words in mind?
I have no regrets. All I ever wanted was to weave miracles. I managed that.
You, grasping at me in envy of my accomplishments. You shall never fulfill your dreams, and die bitter. Do it, Florent. Very well, Your Excellency. Be still, Guimine. A clean strike will go easier for you. Despite everything, I'll do you that small favor. "19th Emerald Peak, Year of the Osprey, the Grand Library. Musain begins to heal. At least that is the phrasing Jolyon uses. For my own part, I cannot be certain, but the past fortnight has at least been quiet. Shockingly so, in truth. Fleury had all her pieces ready, and quickly appointed a new man, Dunois, to command the Genmarie. They soon ceased their rebel hunting, and drew back to the secure capital. As for the other prominent names, they all know which way the wind is blowing, and they have fallen over each other, trying to kiss Fleury's feet and curry her favor. The Queen made her arrival only yesterday, slowed by the snows. She was, as Fleury predicted, only too happy to have a fellow royal around, and never talked my ear off. Right or not, I think Fleury was irritated that she could not command the Queen's attention. Yet it was striking just how irrelevant she was. Pleasant enough, but not one of Musain's true movers and shakers. The snows show no sign of abating, so our company shall be resting here until summer. At least Farrell is at last truly unable to strike, no way across the mountain passes. Tomorrow is said to be some kind of ceremony formally honoring our contributions to Musain's freedom. I despise pomp and circumstance, but this may be a necessary evil. The sooner she declares her commitments to my cause in front of her peers, the better. Until that point, the rug can be swept from our feet at any time. So, Arcus of the Scipioni and Ethelrena of House Dragioi. Truly, we have been blessed with such exalted names in our company. But of course, I do not wish to thank you merely for your reputations, but for your fearless actions in liberating Musain, a land not your own. If it pleases your Excellency, there is a boon to be given. I would have granted it to Jolyon. Without whom I would not be here. Jolyon has already had an ample reward for his aid. A post within the High Magistracy shall be his once he reaches his 30th year. And rest assured, the gratitude of the Provost helped paper over any, lingering resentments held by his family. Rest assured, your friends are being well taken care of. Though your selflessness is noted. Let it be your D, Scipion.
I understand. Thank you. I would be grateful for any boon.
I do not know the knightly ways, beyond the virtues that the late Grand Marshal exhibited in his own life. Yet, I know that you ventured east in search of glory. I would have none question that you found it here. Nor would I have anyone question your valor in battle, nor the services rendered thanklessly, and through much danger to Musain. Arcus of the Scopioni rise as a knight of the Order of the Bronze Bull, the most sacred order of Musai knights. Take upon yourself the position vacated by Grand Marshal Uther himself. I am certain beyond measure that he would find you worthy of it.
Thank you, Provost. Thank you. 1,000 times over.
Think nothing of it. 'Tis only proper acknowledgement of your services to this troubled land. And now to the Queen in exile. Your Excellency, hounded from your own lands by avarice lords, your ill fortune was to Musain's benefit. I have already pledged to you my service in taking back your crown. This I repeat with all my court bearing witness to the vow. We shall bring fire and ruin to your enemies in Alchemia. I declare this so-called protector, Cuthbert Farrell, an enemy of Musain. Any who aid him shall be made to suffer. I am honored by your steadfastness, Your Excellency. Yet you deserve more than promises. Long ago it was customary to offer a white drake to honored guests, as recognition of their great piety and purity of spirit. I wish Ethelrena to extend just such a gift to you here. Let none doubt your worthiness to reclaim your throne. Let all eyes be drawn to you in the heat of battle. Your enemy is cowering before you, your allies rejoicing in your presence. I am grateful beyond words, Your Excellency. Now to all present, the clearing of the western passes will herald a great and bloody war. Yet, let us not spurn this peace. We have ourselves been liberated from a once great man, consumed by his own ego, which threatened to consume us all. But today we are truly free. The serfs free to toil without fear of vicious raids on their lands. The gendarmerie free to serve without undue interference. Scholars free to speak without the fear of reprisal from above. We are free to rebuild as the Musai always have, greater than ever before.
Strange how it all worked out. I have arrived in these lands with no expectation of victory. Oh, I strived all I could for it, but it seemed all but hopeless. The best I could do was to try and get my friend out alive, and to earn my spurs in the process. And yet, here I am, a knight at last.
So, what will you do now?
I dare say I have developed a taste for lost righteous causes. Allow this knight to pledge his services to the Queen of Alchemy.
I am not crowned yet, Arcus.
And yet you shall be. I shall do everything in my power to make it so.
In truth, I did not know I had earned such trust from you. Certainly it was slow going.
Yes, I recognize that I thought you were nothing more than, well, who you claim to be. A sellsword, all but a deserter. Yet your actions showed the true depth of your character. At any moment, you could have lost faith in the cause. When the odds seemed hopeless, you only aimed higher and higher. The results have proved your reach did not exceed your grasp, Ethelrena.
Well, certainly I welcome your continued service. Perhaps you'll earn knighthoods from the length and breadth of the continent. Thank you, Arcus, truly. I have only one request to make.
Your Highness?
And it's to drop that formality. I've lived almost my whole life just as simple Rena. That is still what is most comfortable, natural to me.
In truth, you would be best served getting used to your title. Soon enough, you'll not be able to run from it.
And I do not mean to, but we are companions. Please refer to me as Rena. Or sir, if you must stand on some sense of formality.
As you wish, sir.
I watched him go, a spring in his step, for the very first time. He had been dour, bitter man at the outset of this, but somewhere along the way, I won his respect, and the respect of a Sharon noble is a hard-won thing, let alone a knight of the stubborn, conservative southern clans. Or perhaps I found myself thinking it was as simple as granting respect to a princess that was denied the wayward mercenary. Would you still follow if you knew the truth of me, Arcus? Is it truly my deeds you admire, or the name we now attach to those actions?
Stupid questions.
But easy. But then easy's boring. Easy means done earlier. More time for better things. Heads up, kid. There's some old guy from the palace here for you. For me? Hello, girl. I am Lord Hengist. Ah! Is she always so skittish? Dunno. Only ever priests and servants that come through here. Bringing food and water, cleaning up, giving a beating when she's earned it. Ghastly. Child, there will be nothing so uncouth as a beating here. I came only because I heard that you had exceeded your studies. And we're ready for the next step. Next step? You mean tougher studies? Nothing to be afraid of. The opportunity for learning. Didn't say I was afraid, just that it'd be stupid. That fat old cleric just tries to show me the same things over and over. She talks about history, but never likes it when I ask questions. It's always just, can I ask questions now? I welcome it. The sign of a healthy mind. Then can I ask, do I get to know what all of this, what it's all for? Guard, leave us. My lord? Was that the right question? Isn't fair, you said! I cannot answer because it is not yet set in stone. Events in the palace are in flux. They move rapidly, and it may not be long to prepare you. Or perhaps it may never be needed. But for what? Prepare me for what? As I said, the purpose cannot yet be known in full, however. Who even am I? Can't you tell me that? You are nobody. Ah! Save for what you make of yourself here. You crave to see the world out there, I know. And you shall. But understand there will be precious few answers for you. Nobody is looking for you. There will be no ordinary life. And yet, you have a warm meal every day, a room, a bed. If it comes to you, there are healers who will aid you. And with my help, you shall have an education as well. I think maybe I understand. That is very good to hear. I was told you were clever. Very clever indeed. Can I ask another question then? Of course. If I cannot leave, and if there's no family for me, might I at least have a name? Eh? They didn't even. I had not counseled them to make contingencies, not for this madness. Sir? Well, I suppose we might call you Rena. So, that is the last chapter we're going to play. And I'm going to skip this cutscene. But I do want to... She's 11 experience from a level up. But she's already capped skill and speed. I think we just promote her now. I'm gonna promote the two lord. Yo! Wait! Yo! Wait, she's a flyer now? So they literally meant they were giving me a Drake. Okay. Now this is epic. Okay, do you get like a horse? Are you a horse? Are you gonna be like a great knight now? Rena has set my expectations high. And Arcus has disappointed me. Okay, but those are good numbers. Those are good numbers, at least. He didn't gain move. He gets lances. That's kind of cool. I'm glad she gets axes, because right now Arcus is my only axe user. Well, I guess Cathael. Yeah. The 11 EXP is killing me. We could get 11 EXP, potentially. We could get 11 EXP, potentially. Oh, but she starts... Because she can't move. So if it would be, like, 5 move, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we could, like, rapier this guy, couldn't we? Yeah. Actually, the rapier's broken, isn't it? Yeah, we broke that rapier. We broke that shit. We could get that 11 EXP and get, like, a blank level up. That would be funny. If that happens. Is this enough? Does this little chip, is that gonna be enough? It's not. Wow. Okay. Please give your armor lords above average move. I know, right? Oh, okay. So she can attack the brigand? Let's see what level up she gets. Bye, lesbian. That's what you want me to delay the promotion for? That's what you want me to delay the promotion for? Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. We love Rez. But think of how much Rez she gets from promoting. Oh, I gotta bench some of my darlings? Yo, that's no fair. Look at all these people. I only get 11 deployment slots now? Yo, that's cruel. Are there stealables on this map? Probably not. There's never fucking stealables in this hack. Yeah, no stealables. Wow. I don't think there have been any stealables other than those fucking lockpicks this whole time. Only 11 slots, the game is raising the stakes. I know, right? I can't justify Seren as one of my fucking 11? Like, no. No. We are gonna get you three, apparently. Seymouri. Oh, and you have a promotion item. Okay, so you must be the lord from the other half of the route split, right? Yeah. He must be the lord from the other half of the route split. Oh, these must be people from the other half of the route split. Okay. So I imagine that if I had played the other split, this would be like Arcus, the Christmas Cavaliers, and the Mage Dude, probably, if I had to guess. So y'all have some Master Seals. Okay, okay. Heath Bracer. Oh, well that's pretty cool. Ciliath. Ancient Flux. Another of the Ancients. Okay, well. We've done 2 promotions. Let's round off the stream with a 3rd one, right? It's the Elliewood replacement. We got Lynn and Hector, so... Oh, I like the way his wyvern... Yo! Whoa! His eye makeup. That goes kind of hard. And now you get axes. Okay, cool. Now I get all my axe users. Finally, axe users. Yeah, like, Serena's cool for the A support, but, like, I really can't justify deploying her just to A support Francesca. Francesca's, like, epic. I'm assuming the deployment cut is just because we gain 5 units on this map. So, hopefully, I'll be able to bring more of my darlings out in the future. Yo, he looks like he's wearing sunglasses in the mini mug. But that's gonna be it for tonight. Take care of yourselves. Bye!